This is the beginning of time for you, okay?
Hey there, how are you today? I hope you're good. We're gonna bring the horizon tonight, right? I'm going to let you know that they're playing in LA, but this one that we're gonna get ready for is at Whiskey A Go Go. So I swear, this is probably the biggest achievement. This is probably the biggest thing that ever happened to me. So I thought about doing like an e-girl inspired makeup, because I think it matches Bring Me the Horizon. And while I do that, I'm gonna share the story of how I got into Bring Me the Horizon. That's not really actually a story, okay? It's just like chit-chatting about my life. Let's go. First of all, look at my nails. It's inspired on the album Survival Horror, and you can't see because I keep moving. And the second thing that I want to say, I swear that I'm happy and healthy. I just look like that right now because I'm a full-time student. So Bring Me the Horizon is literally one of my favorite bands in life. It's like top 5 favorite bands ever. And I didn't like them before. I know. Basically, when I was a teen Cami, I was living in Brazil, right? And I had a boyfriend, and we dated for... So we started dating in 2013, and Bring Me the Horizon had just released the album Sempiternal. That I really struggle on pronouncing. And I didn't like it. So when we started dating, he sent me some songs of Bring Me the Horizon, like Death Bads. It was like the first Bring Me the Horizon song that I ever heard. And he also sent me the song Can You Feel My Heart, that is still a classic. Almost 10 years later, that song is still a classic, but I didn't like it. The thing about Bring Me the Horizon, I have a video about that, by the way, like songs to change your mind about then, is that if you're not used to the band, you probably are not gonna like right away, because it's raw, it's aggressive. So if it's not exactly your music style, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get used to it. Anyways, we dated for like 5 years. 5 years is a good amount of time for a band to release something. And then in 2015, when they released the album That's the Spirit, that later became one of my favorite albums in life, and my ex would listen to the album every single day. But what the hell is that? Anyways, so my ex was still trying to hook me into Bring Me the Horizon, and he was being very unsuccessful, and to the point that in 2017 I started to get really into Nirvana, right? Because I watched the documentary Montage of Heck, and that documentary was like the cherry on top of the cake, whatever you call the expression, but it was literally the only thing that I was missing. I'm looking horrible. Jesus. Because one, at that moment after watching that, I realized that yes, I really love documentaries. And two, I got completely obsessed with music, was when I actually found myself and was like, okay, I love this. And because I got so into music, I got back to something that I used to love as a kid, watching music videos. So my ex, he was like, okay, I know you still don't like Bring Me the Horizon, but since you love music videos so much, can you please watch this one? Okay, I have this. My first time using. Let's see how it goes. Pray for me. Well, it was the music video of Follow You, and that video is flawless. That video is perfect. It's so cool. It's so creative. And the thing about Follow You is that I look like a witch, and not in a good way. It's such an easy song, it's not that Bring Me the Horizon-ish. It's like slower, it's romantic, it's more calm. I fell in love completely with the music video and with the song as well.
Wait, is it? Yes, this is a bad idea. What am I doing? I look so ugly right now.
You see that this is all happening on this video to humble me. And then Amo is a very easy album, but it was right when we broke up. So I have this theory. At that time, I was too young, right? And I think that at the moment, I didn't realize how that was affecting me. I was living in a new country. I was happy. I was going everywhere, But still, he was a very important person to me, right? I believe that subconsciously, I missed him. So I started to listen to Bring Me the Horizon every single day, every time. And obviously, like it happens a lot in music, one thing leads to the other. And then, long story short, I was living in LA, right? And I was supposed to move to New York. I wasn't very happy about that because I'm not a New York person and I love living in LA. So it wasn't like the happiest decision of my life, to be really honest with you. But still, I had the opportunity. So I was like, okay, this is that one life. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. 1 month before moving to New York, something like that, Bring Me the Horizon played in LA. And that was my first Bring Me the Horizon show ever. The thing about Bring Me the Horizon, just so you know, is that their songs are kind of made to be saying live. Bring Me the Horizon is awesome, but when it comes to live, it's different. First, because their songs are very, very good to, you know, to yell, to scream, to put everything out. And secondly, because they have a really, really good stage presence. So I don't know, they go wild. So I left the show thinking, dude, this is literally the best show that I've ever seen. A month after I moved to New York City, right? I started off not being very happy about moving to New York City. But when I got there, I realized that, you know, intuition should be taken serious, because I think I really, really needed those life lessons that I had. I think I really needed the opportunity. I do think it's really nice that I lived in New York, you know, like early 20s. It was a really, really good way to grow and learn as a person, as an artist, as everything you can think of. But the thing is that I got depressed, but actual depression. I started therapy, you know, and I still do. I'm fine. I'm totally fine today. Thanks for asking. I did something in my forehead. Okay, but it was really hard for me. It got serious out of nowhere. And the thing that got me through that phase, the thing that, you know, helped me to survive was listening to the album That's the Spirit. But later, while making a video for my YouTube channel, I found out that actually that album is about depression, you know. And even now that I'm fine, I'm doing well, you know, I'm taking care of my mental health, I still love the album, you know. It's still, even though I listened to that in a bad situation and the album isn't like the happiest, you know, I still love the songs a lot. So that's basically how I got into Bring Me the Horizon. Oh, look, oh no, you know what? Something that would be cute? This heart. Just one is fine, right? E-girl. E-girl. And then anyways, the thing is that the more that I got to see them and understand things and watch things, I started to see how nice they are. Even though they're very aggressive with their sound and their music is like, you know, it's not the most positive thing that you're ever gonna listen to. They, as people, they are really nice. Alright, so that's it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, understandable, nothing really happened on this video. Bye.